everybody, welcome to my channel. Susan Diamond Paints, and today is Friday, January 20th, and today is the first day working at home remote for the rest of my job career with the company. So yesterday was our last day in the building. Today is the first day, although on Fridays I work remote anyway. Today is the first day of the new era of working remote, working at home. So yesterday was working, pretty much worked a little bit and then got our stuff ready and broke everything down about 4:30 and left and hugged each other, and still gonna make plans to see each other once a month. My co-workers and myself, because we've been with each other for, at least the two girls, we've been with each other for 8 years. I got an audio from coming home yesterday, so you'll probably see that with a video, but so you'll kind of understand the little bit difference there of leaving a building that you've been in for 20-something years. So put that on my Facebook page today of the posting of, working full remote. A lot of people gave me comments that, they love it, and once you get used to it, it will be great. So I always feel like I get, some work accomplished when I'm, by myself, and but I still talk to Mary. Mary's my coworker. She and I still talk pretty much throughout the day with questions and things, and so it's still gonna be the same. Had to get a webcam so I'll have a video, because we will have video calls in the morning just to make sure you have your face showing. Don't really know why. I don't know what the importance of that is, but he got me a webcam. He also had to get me a headset where I could actually talk, because I thought my earbuds would work with the Bluetooth with my computer, not so much. It doesn't recognize that the earbuds also have a mic, so I could hear but I couldn't talk, so I had to run in the house and get his Alienware headset and use it for my meeting this morning. And then he got me a Logitech headset, so because I told him I needed something lightweight, and if I needed to wear it for longer periods of time I could, so did that. Did have a bit of a craziness today. So KeyPass is what I use for all my passwords, all my logins, all my passwords, all my links, everything. And I changed my password yesterday. My Windows password had to change, so I had changed my KeyPass password, the master key. I always change it every time I change my Windows password. Well, apparently, I don't know what I typed in yesterday for my password, but this morning, trying to get into KeyPass to get all onto my stuff, I couldn't log in. I was freaking out. I mean, I came unglued, because that's my logins, everything, my usernames, my passwords for everything that I use, everything I get on the point of sale systems, my banking websites, just everything. So I was freaking out. So I was talking to the service desk guy, and he's like, look, he says, you're gonna be stuck. He says, because you can't do like forget password. KeyPass can't help you. A master key is a master key. If you can't get into your database, it can't be recovered. He said, that's why I always tell everybody, don't change your master key. Do it to something that you'll remember. So I was like, oh crap. So I got me a Word document out, and I tried every possible thing that the password could be. A lot of times I don't type it right, but I always do a little ellipsis, the 3 dots, to make sure that it's typed right before I saved it. And I feel like that's what I did yesterday, but it could be wrong. I don't know. I was having issues earlier yesterday with KeyPass, so I don't know what it saved it as, but I know this much: I couldn't get into it. So I told him I was still sitting there and I was still trying to figure out different passwords. I was going through a list and I was putting yes or no if it worked, all no's. I mean, I had like 10 variations. Actually, I probably had about 15 variations. So I'm sitting there, but what I had told the help desk guy earlier, I said, look, I said, I'm just going to have to ask St. Anthony to help me remember my password. He said, all right, you got to explain it. I said, well, St. Anthony is the saint that helps you remember lost things or helps you find lost things. So I said, I'm asking him to help me remember what my password is or help me find what the password is to get into my KeyPass. So that part didn't work. I never did get my password figured out, but I did remember that back in September, I had exported my KeyPass into an Excel spreadsheet and I saved it on my desktop. And that's what I remembered sitting there when I was looking at my Word document trying to figure out what my next variation of my password was going to be, that you have a saved document of your KeyPass in Excel. So I went to my desktop, went in my folder, there it is. And it was saved back in September of 2022. So the only thing that changed since September is our different timesheet website. So I said that one comes up in Google Chrome. I said, so I have Google remembering that password. So I got back in touch with the service desk guy. I teamed him and said, hey, I said, I need you to help me create a new database. I said, I exported my database into an Excel spreadsheet, so I'm ready to go to create the new entries. So he got with me, created the new database, deleted the old database, and then I went through and put all the entries in there that I needed. I had entries in there for stuff I don't need anymore, so I was like, well, I'm just putting in everything that I need. I'm going to keep the original copy of the database so that I'll have it just in case. And then we have a copy of the database saved in our work drive that we use at work. He said, just in case, he says, if your C drive ever crashes or gets corrupted, he says, if we don't want to lose your database again. So I said, that will work. So I told everybody else, I said, look, I said, he said that, if your C drive ever crashes or it gets corrupted, you need to have a copy of your database or your KeyPass saved in the drive that we use, or our department drive. I said, just put a folder in there with your name. I said, and save your KeyPass there. I said, that way you'll have a copy of your database in another location, so if your C drive does get corrupted, you won't lose it. So I have that also. So I have my own folder and my KeyPass database is saved there, along with on my C drive, because that's where the main information is pulled from. So I guess and I put it to a password that I will remember, I won't forget. And I told him, like, when I type, because I have to see it when I type it, just to make sure it's right. So obviously he saw it because he was remoting into my computer. I just told him, I said, don't look. So then later he's like, I was like, well, he's like, well, he says, you gonna put your password somewhere? I was like, yeah, I'll put it on my phone. I said, that way I have it. I said, but it's not something I'll ever forget. And I kind of told him what it was, but even though he saw it, he said, well, he says, he says, that's, pretty good. You wouldn't forget that. I said, no, I'm not gonna forget that. But I have it in my phone just in case I do. So he said, yeah, that's good to have it somewhere. Phone is locked, so I don't have to worry about anybody getting the password that way. He goes, all right. So after getting all that set up, and he was going to lead me to my way to fix up get my entries into the database, he said, I do have to fuss at you. I said, I'm sure. So you got to fuss at me for the spreadsheet, don't you? He goes, yeah. I said, well, we'll go with you fussing at me. I said, but we'll also go with this. I said, if I didn't have this, I said, we'd be creating new passwords. I said, so, there you go. I said, when I get all my new entries in, I said, I'll delete the Excel spreadsheet. I didn't do that, though, because I got it on my desktop, and I'm going to make sure everything's right before I do. At least give myself a week, or if not 2, with my new database to make sure there's nothing that I need that I didn't put in there, and then I'll delete it because I want to make sure. So, or I could always password protect the spreadsheet. I could do that. May think about doing that on Mondays, password protect the sheet, so then no one can get in it and I don't have to worry about hiding my stuff. So there's that. So a little bit of technical issues this morning. Kind of puts you off on working when you can't access it, stuff you've accessed like the whole entire time you've worked there, or at least as long as you've had KeyPass, and that's where all your information is. And that's where I put everything. So I put all my password, my links, my usernames, my security questions, everything goes in KeyPass. So lesson learned, don't change your KeyPass master password to whatever your Windows password is, because you may spell it wrong and forget. So I've got it and I have it saved. I need to put it on my desktop somewhere so that I'll have it like on a notepad or something, because need to have it in all kind of places. So the monitors came home, the computer came home, so I got 2 monitors out here now, so I actually can work. So getting stuff done, I am able to get stuff done using the two monitors, so that makes life a little easier having that. I'm able to function a little better, I think. So I was able to trying to play catch up. So I stayed on top of my ACHs today, and I stayed on top of the lockbox for today, yesterday's lockbox, and I started on the day before's lockbox because it's a 100-item lockbox, and that's the biggest the lockbox has ever been. So hold on a second, I'm getting my colors out here. I got everything on here on my desk. I still gotta share the space when I'm diamond painting, so gotta move things around. So I'll put that there. So that is that on the move. So finally, I can say I'm finally been talking to you for months now. I can finally say that I am full remote. I will be working from home now. So I was looking last night on YouTube. Haven't watched really too many people because I've been out here sometimes I listen to music, or I'm out here working and I'll do a recording. So got on YouTube today just to check some things out and noticed I've lost another subscriber. So I have 26 subscribers now. And I was telling Les, I said I can't change right now what I'm doing. I said, because I'm working on the custom. And this is the only place I have to work on it. I'm working on my table, my artist table, and it's, an easel. So I got it diagonal so I can not, put a crick in my neck or have my shoulders all over the place. So, as much as I'd like to get myself back and do videos like I did in December every night, I'm not there right now because I just went through this massive undertaking of getting everything home last night and getting everything set up to make sure I could get on, so I wouldn't have issues this morning getting on and getting connected. But that's what I'm going to try. Do short 30-minute videos, have little whips and chats with you. Longer videos, maybe do like I did Tuesday, a time lapse. I don't know. I've got the music now for it. I've got to cut something out of it, about 2 minutes worth out of it, so to make it copyright proof. So when life happens and gets better, the music will be okay. So that's probably what I'll do, and I'm just going to show you little bits and pieces here as I work this project that I'm working on. So that's what it is right now. I'm still working on the custom, EverMoment Custom. I have a third one I'll have to do, and y'all will be watching that too until I figure out. I would have to change out the canvas if I worked on something else. And I may tonight take this off the board and pull something else up and work on that over the weekend, just to give you a different viewpoint, something different to look at. I'm trying to help keep the channel as fresh as I can, because I know, it would be getting boring to just watch me work on the EverMoment canvas to give you a little bit of different, maybe one of the shimmer stitch ones I had that had started. Pull one of those back out and work on it over the weekend to give you a little bit of different view, different videos. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Try to keep it a little keep it different for you. I don't do a lot of unboxings. I don't do a lot of different. I try not to have too many projects going on at one time. It's just I can't do it because these I'm getting paid for, so I got to get them done. So that's kind of where my channel is. I guess if my channel slows down because I'm working on custom work because I'm getting paid for it, I guess that's how it will be. And if it picks back up, picks back up. I mean, I try to give you something to watch if you want to watch it or listen to while you work on your own projects. That's why I like to do the 30-minute videos. So if I give you a time lapse with some crazy music, that's just what you're going to get, time lapse with crazy music. So I'm not apologizing. I'm just letting you know where I'm at. And I got kind of like disappointed and disgusted. Well, then I lost somebody. It's like, I'm sorry that you don't like how I do my channel, but you know what? Can't please everybody. Don't plan on pleasing everybody. I'm still just trying to keep it real and keep the work going. So we'll be in the EverMoment Custom. That's just where we are right now. So yeah, I like to take a break, do something different, but I don't want to get caught up in doing something different and not work on the project that I'm supposed to be working on. Because like I said, I'm getting paid for it. Oh, that's sticky, so that will have to cover that one up too. Alright, so make sure that's all my airplanes. All the airplanes gone. Yep, looks like okay. So, last night when I was looking on YouTube, I did a search, Diamond Art Club Justice League. My video, my unboxing, was the second video. I was like, that is crazy. And I wasn't even signed in because I was on my Xbox. And I was just getting on there. I said, well, let me just look at YouTube and see, what comes up. It's like, oh, you're not signed in. I'm like, well, I ain't going to go through all this signing in process. I mean, I won't have to later because there are things that I watch. So I'll need to be signed in for it. But I got to remember my passwords and all that goody stuff. So just, password funness. All that great fun stuff. Alright, airplanes is done. Let's see what we got here. I got some stars. Let me do my stars. And so I guess really, this will be another short one because I don't have too much to tell you. Yesterday's audio was about 30 minutes long, so I'll probably put these two audios together and you'll have however long it is. I gotta edit that audio though because I was driving home, and when I took a turn, my monitors fell over. Scared the poo-poo out of me. I did scratch my monitor, though. It's not really bad. I don't think it's going to affect me too much working on the monitor. It's not, really in my line of sight. It is on the screen that I have right in front of me, the one that I have, but my husband keeps trying to convince me to get an ultra-wide. Just get an ultra-wide, and you can put it there. And I'm thinking, what the heck am I going to do with the ultra-wide? I need still we talked about it today. Yeah, you can still split the screen off and have two windows or two whatever. That's great, fine and dandy. But I'm thinking, well, all right, fine. If it's ultra-wide, though, here's my thing. I got two monitors, and I haven't even measured the monitors, so I can't even tell you how wide they are. But I have two big screens to me. And to me, just doing an ultra-wide and then separating the ultra-wide in half and say one screen here, one screen here, I'm losing my big screenness that I have. So no, I don't want that. It works, it fits, it sits on the monitor, it sits on the riser. It's not causing any problems. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put my laptop right now, but right now I just got it on the TV stand, and I'll just be using it where it is right now to hook my camera up to it and transfer the videos to the Dropbox and load them up just sitting on the couch. I mean, I can do that. I did it like that before. So, yep, that's where I'm at right now. So I think I'm gonna do those diamond ones. These right here. The Mary Bud seems to be still working for me. I like it still. So she'll probably have her live for her shop in the morning. I might get to watch it. I don't know. I gotta, get myself out here and do a lot of work because I want to get this about halfway done. Because what I want to do is where I'm at right now, I'm going to go all the way across with what I got with my cover sheets. And then I'm going to start rolling it up at the bottom to start it on the top and come back down the canvas. So that's what I'm going to try to be doing here on the canvas, is just get it moved and try to do like Rebecca at 4Kids147. She just cuts the clear sheet based off how she has her cover sheets laid. And her first, she does 2 rows, but she just cuts 1 row of the cover sheet off and then has the second row with cover sheet over it. I mean with the cover sheet over it, clear sheet. So that's what I'm gonna try to do from the top, and then work my way down to the half of the picture here, because I think pretty much where I'm at is what I consider half of the picture being done. I got to get it up to that level to be considered half, I think, and then I'm gonna move it down and come from the top and work my way that way on the top, just to give a little different view, different work area, little difference there. So that's where I am on the picture on the EverMoment Custom. So, and I really do want to work on my Justice League one, but I thought I might just tonight, after I get done with what I'm doing, probably have another long video here for you, then time lapse it for a Tuesday time lapse. Try to get my videos uploaded and scheduled in YouTube, so you'll have hopefully maybe something every day next week. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying for. I just it takes a little bit of time to get stuff recorded and loaded up into YouTube, but I'm trying, I'm trying. I know that when I did the Advent, there was a lot of views there because you had a lot of content. And I know you're pretty much probably like everybody else, you're listening to me ramble. I'm not really watching too much of me diamond paint because you're doing the same thing. You're diamond painting yourself. So that's, fine. I mean, I understand that. That's what I do. I just, if there's different things I want to do, listen to, that's what I do. If I want to listen to music here in a few, I'll put my earbuds in and I'll put my music on and away I'll go. So, I didn't put any TV on today because, I was trying to get through the whole keypass finagling thing that I had, messed up that I had. I tell you, I talked to the service desk guy like 3 times this week already. He's like, hey. So like when I called him this morning, he's like, hey, Trouble. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I said, because, yesterday we talked about it. I said, somebody else calls me Trouble Walking. He said, I'm just going to call you Troublemaker and be done with it. It's like, well, I can take that because, He said, no, he says, I enjoy, talking with you. He said, I enjoy, fixing whatever issues you have, because, I'm not, like too complicated, I don't think. But, I'm a nice person, so I try to be joyful and patient. Everybody's got to be a little patient with everybody else, especially when customer service is concerned on trying to get something fixed for yourself. So I can tell you right now, a person's going to work a whole lot harder for you to get something done if you're going to be nice about it. If you're going to be nasty about it, I tell you right now, being in customer service for anybody who was nasty to me, I did not try my best to get anything done for you. You nice to me, I'll be nice to you. That's how respect works, people. Public service announcement, be nice to people. That's all I can say. You got somebody working on something for you, be nice with them. Don't be mean and snotty. You ain't going to get nowhere. You're not getting anywhere fast anyway. So, that is that on that. So I think I'm going to stop the recording because, like I said, I get myself going here. I'm going to start rambling and I ain't going to know what I'm talking about. That's how time just flies by. Like, well, I'm 25 minutes in. But I have it blocked where no one can call me while I'm recording, so I don't have to worry about no ding dings there. So I will stop you. I'll put the video on pause, and then I'll pick it back up where I'm at, and maybe we'll do a time lapse or something like that. Or, you know, like I said, I might put the other audio with it. I don't know, I might just give you 2 videos and we'll do it that way. But that's it. Thank y'all for so much for watching. Hey, just hang out with me. This is me rambling, me's telling you what's going on. Okay, I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.